Those heat tips, loose fitting, light colored clothing, the sunscreen, the water. Not today though. Today is the last cool day of really this next stretch. Today temperatures staying on the cool side. It's not going to feel that cool though because it is humid outside. So even though temps are below average, it's not crisp. It just feels dreary. And you can see we're starting the day once again with clouds and fog. But even though it has been kind of miserable here over the past several days, I think by the time we get to maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, a lot of us are going to be like, let's go back to the June gloom because it is hot. We have a massive heat wave starting this weekend. A couple of our cameras have kind of fallen off the map here, but I can show you at least Ocean City and Stone Harbor. You can see the clouds in place. We've got gray skies out there right now. And as we go through today, tonight, tomorrow, it's starting to warm up. So we have a warm front lifting across our region today, and it's going to set up shop just north of the city. I do think most of the day is cloudy. Maybe we see a few late day breaks of sun, but not quite enough to get temperatures back to normal, which is about 84 degrees this time of the year. A band of showers and storms will roll through tonight, likely between about 8 p.m. and midnight. And then tomorrow we see that warm front lift farther enough to the north that we get more sun back. And that's going to allow temperatures to get to the upper 80s. Humidity stays very high tomorrow, so it'll feel like the 90s. And then we've got scattered afternoon thunderstorms. A level 1 marginal risk for severe weather tomorrow, but then a stronger risk on Thursday as a cold front comes through. So you can kind of see where this warm front is. It's just off to the south here. It's trying to activate north, and you can see some clearing over northern Virginia and West Virginia and parts of Delaware. Maybe South Jersey. We'll get into some of that clearing later on today. Much of the region will stay locked in the cloud cover. That warm front, you can kind of see it extending right here. That's going to lift north tomorrow, allowing the heat and humidity to begin surging in. And then the cold front comes through on Thursday, and that will bring our greatest risk for severe weather this week. So today, most of the day is cloudy. Look at like 3, 4 o'clock. You can see a few breaks here, maybe Delaware County, the state of Delaware, South Jersey, and then late tonight, or later this evening, I should say, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Still light out this time of the year at that time, 8:30. You can see some scattered rain and thunder move on through. Tomorrow, more sunshine. We will see some morning fog. So depending on how quickly the fog mixes out, that's going to determine just how hot it gets before storms start to fire up. But starting about 2:30, 3 o'clock, scattered storms will fire up here and there. That clears out, and then Thursday's even hotter, and the humidity is high as well. In addition, we've got a cold front, so we've got a lifting mechanism, and that's going to produce the threat for severe weather. Starting about 2:30 Thursday afternoon, storms are going to start to fire up, and any one of these could turn briefly strong or severe, with damaging winds being the biggest threat. Once that clears, we usher in slightly cooler and drier air for Friday, and I got to tell you, Friday is the day. Circle it on your calendar, nicest day of the forecast period, bar none. Here's that risk for Thursday, by the way, a slight risk, which is a level 2 throughout our entire region. So for that reason, we have a next weather alert for Thursday afternoon. It's hot, it's humid, highs in the 90s, feeling like upper 90s, and those damaging winds likely with storms in the afternoon and evening. Then another next weather alert, and this is for early next week, Monday, and I've extended it now into Tuesday. Both of these days look to feature dangerous heat, highs in the upper 90s. We could even approach 100 on the temperature, and feels like temperatures, heat index values well into the triple digits. The heat just building. So we get that little buckle here Friday. It's a little bit better. And then look at this. We are off to the races. Big Bermuda high pumping in this heat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly even Thursday and Friday of next week. The heat is on, and we're going to be wishing to go back to that cool January pattern we've been talking about. So again, storms Thursday. It's a hot one. Friday looks great. Not bad Saturday, a little on the hot side, but not as hot as it's going to get. 97 Monday, and it may be even hotter by Tuesday.